rocking with your boy, man. Shout out to the plug. Y'all already know the name. Rockstar Sha. We had DJ Zero. Who up next? I want to talk about the best things in life. Let's get it.
Rockstar Sha, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you, man. I know it's been a long time coming, but thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate you. Let's just start with, where you from and how you got into hip hop, man.
I'm from East Harlem. Streets in Harlem, NYC. Pretty much, I was actually like raised down south and shit too.
Okay. What part?
I was in Greensboro, North Carolina. Okay. That's where my pops was pretty much started handling his business when he graduated.
Okay.
My pops from Brooklyn.
Okay.
And met my mom in Spanish Harlem, and pretty much everything just took place from there. That's like my stomach ground.
And when you what do you remember as a child like listening to hip hop? What do you remember listening to?
Damn, it's crazy. I'm a huge hip hop fan, but I always been a fan of like R&B.
Oh, okay.
Like as far as I could go back, I remember I would listen to a lot of R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Mary J. Blige. A lot of Spanish music, you know, because my Spanish side of the family too.
Right.
Oh, shit. It's crazy. My first actual song that inspired me to rap was Criss Cross though.
Criss Cross, the jump joint?
Yeah, every time that record came, my mom was like, look, Sha, your record's on. Like, and I just go crazy. Like, and they play that shit back to back. You know, the DJs always run the records back to back. Shit crazy. So.
Did you like their style, or what was it about Criss Cross?
That was just like the first rap song that just grabbed me, you know, like I never was really into rap or knew what rap was. Like I was like more like a kid, like I like it, I hear it, I'm dancing to it, that's it, whatever the band's playing. But that song, I just actually always took the time to like hear what they saying and try to like rap. I remember even writing the lyrics one time on the paper, the same thing that they were saying in the song, just because I was a fan. Like that's just so fire. I want to read the songs.
What was about like Criss Cross that made them stand out from every other hip hop groups that was coming up in the day?
I just felt like their style was dope. Like they were wearing the Farmers. Hanging down, wearing both of them down. They was brothers. The braids, the hair. I just felt like their style stand out.
Were you down south or were you up here up north when you started listening to them?
I was up here because my mom worked for the Board of Ed.
Okay.
So she been a teacher pretty much over 25 years. I was always in the south like every summer. So it's like my backyard down there. But I heard the record up here.
Okay.
Definitely at a party, at a friend's party, and then from there, I was always looking out for the radio, hear them out.
Well, other than Criss Cross, who else you remember? B.I.G., Tupac, Cool J. The list goes on. Jay-Z, like a young stage Jay-Z though, you know, like. Reasonable Doubt Jay-Z.
Nas, you know, like KRS-One.
Okay.
That's more like my stomach. I'm really like. Real hip hop, like my style is big. Like I get my style from like a whole bunch of artists that I, raised upon.
So you mentioned listening to all the greats, of course, you liking them. What's your fondest first memory of like you starting to write your rhymes?
Wait, take me way back. When I really started like running around the streets of East Harlem, I used to hang around like First Avenue and the Wilson Project area, and I had a friend. His name was Pyro, that's his rap name. And I was always a fan of the music, but one time he was in a basketball tournament before like the tournament was like the shirts was given out. He was rapping, he did like this little freestyle, but the freestyle was so like good that I didn't even know the kid rap. So I'm like, but this is a friend of mine always playing like tag and manhunt and stuff, so it's like I was like, yo bro, that was you rapping? He was like, yeah, I wrote that. I wrote that when I was like 6. And I was like, you memorized that? That's good. We already on like 12 years old, 13. So he's like, yeah. So I'm like, you mind if I take your rhyme and I just flip the words? Like, and that's pretty much how I learned how to rap. Like, I took somebody else's rhyme, but like made my own words. Like his was like, I still remember it. It was like, they go, my name is Sha V, I'm in the place to be. I got the numbers 451 and 453. You got the apple to the T. Yeah, yes we do. I went to pizza shop to get a slice of pizza. So a man started bothering me. I slapped him in his head and took a piece of bread. That was the first rhyme. But mind you, that's somebody else's rhyme. I just flipped the words around. And when I came back and told him, he was just bugged out. Like, yo, Sha, I think you'd be good if you just start rapping, just practice.
And the steps of practicing, like what steps did you take to practice?
I definitely use my memory. Like that's definitely a big key, memory. Because with that same rhyme that I wrote, I was able to rap that rhyme to other beats. Like when I first wrote it, it was not to the same beat that he wrote it to, but it was just another beat. I actually wrote it to the Criss Cross beat. Like that's in my head. Like, I went to the Crips course, so from there, every time somebody asked me to rap, it was like they had to do a beatbox from their mouth or something. So I had to catch the rhythm from that. So that's how I learned how to just flex the ability from one rap and just spit it multiple times, different ways.
Okay. Did you after the fact, did you start, when you start taking yourself serious, as far as investing money into your talents?
Oh, I know when I was a young teen, I used to have a group called SUG, which was Straight Up Gangsta, and I was with my younger best friends, and the group became so like big because everybody was like doing their own little groups, and this was the time when everybody was like branching out, you know, being the Bloods and the Crips and stuff. So you know, everybody wanted to have a gangsta image, which was cool. But my whole thing was just a bunch of rappers. But you know, some of the people that was in the group, you know, they got incarcerated through time. So when they came back, you know, they was on a whole different kind of lifestyle. They was still repping the culture that we had, but now it's like gangs involved. So after a while, it used to be like people that run down on me that, oh, who you be, who SUG, and it's like, hold on, I'm the one who made the gang up, like what the hell? So it's like it just became so big, and it was like, damn, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it on there. I just want the music. So I just felt like my whole style was just different than just a gangsta image, you know, because that's my background from like public housing and stuff. So one day some guy was like, yo, you remind me of a rock star, like your hair's always out, the kids love you and shit. So I was like, it just took, you know, it dawned on me, and I was like, you know, I'm just switch something up with a rock star style, and I just pretty much went from there. I was like around I can say like 15, 16, 17, and I started learning about the business of rap, and then pretty much from there it was just, that's when it started taking off. Invested in myself in the first video, and that's it, you know.
I'm gonna take it back a little bit. You said that you had a decision to make as far as street life and taking your music more seriously. Why did you gear more towards taking your music more seriously and leaving the streets alone?
Because it was just, reality was just hitting. It was like so much things were happening around me, like, you know, coming from a place where I was being raised at, North Carolina, things are more slow down there. You know, you come to New York City, it's way more fast paced, and things just happening so fast. Like I seen like kids 8 years old, 9 years old getting Dutchess from the store. You know, they got access to get like beers from the bodega. You know, because they know people are, you know, people like dying and getting locked up, and that just happened literally every day, frequently. It's like, wow, like, so it's like I got a decision to make. Either I could get into things that I could go that way, or I could, you know, at least try to take a route this way. And it was like, I actually had fun doing the music thing, and nobody really understood that, you know, because basketball was hitting. It was like, but I was just always writing when I went home, so it was like I just definitely went to music route.
Oh, you play ball?
I play basketball, you know, that's not I have hoop dreams, still have hoop dreams, but, you know.
You don't play no more?
Nah, I don't play that serious. Maybe like for a couple of dollars or something, you know.
I feel you, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Whenever you ready, say yes. My shoot outside, say less.